What's up, dolls? Welcome back to the channel. So the new expansion pack is here, Get Famous is here, so y'all know what that means. Today I am building with the new items from the pack, of course. And because this pack is all about the rich and the famous, I am of course building a luxurious mansion on one of the new fancy lots in Del Sol Valley. I think that's what the new world is called. Maybe. I don't know. I think so. But yeah, I am on a 50 by 40, I think, in the rich world or the rich neighborhood, the one that is overlooking the city. And I must say, guys, the view is pretty darn amazing from here. Like, I think they did a pretty good job on this one. Well, the whole world is pretty amazing, to be honest, in my opinion, but it is a little bit too small. I know a lot of people have spoken out about that, but yeah, the scenery is very nice at least. Anyway, as you can see, I did play around with the new terrain tools in this build too. If you didn't know, I do have another build up using terrain tools as well, if you're interested, a modern build, so I'll link that in case you haven't seen it. But I'm probably gonna use the tool in all my builds from now on, more or less, I guess, because why not? I love terrain tools and it makes it more realistic, so I'll use it more or less in all my builds. But for this house, I decided to put it on a little bit of a hill, not a very steep one, and it's also a little bit like wonky, I guess. It's very uneven, but I feel like that makes it look like realistic. So yeah, I made it uneven on purpose. It's not supposed to be perfect. Terrain is not perfect, not natural terrain anyway. So yeah, I'm of course using a lot of the new items because that was kind of the whole purpose of this build. I am just checking out the new items, so the majority of the items that I use are from the Get Famous pack, but I did use a few other items, but like if you only have Get Famous, you can download this and it's gonna look pretty much the same. But as I said, I did use some items from other packs. Like, I'm sorry, I used a plant from Seasons, and also for the kitchen, I kind of had to use other packs because we did not actually get any kitchen items with Get Famous. I was really hoping for some new counters. I thought we would get some, but nope, no counters. And this is something I've been talking about a lot, like for a long time, how much I want more counters in the game. So yeah, that was one like disappointing thing for me personally, not getting a new counter. Like, I'm really happy about the builds and buy mode as a whole. I think we got some amazing items from this pack, and I actually think this one might be one of the best packs for builds and buy, in my opinion. But I do not understand why we get a new toilet and not a new counter. Like, why do we get so many new toilets all the time? Like, it's actually ridiculous, guys. Like, how many toilets do we need? Okay, so if you could hear a noise in the background just then, that was the mailman, and I'm sorry, he was being noisy AF, so I kind of had to pause for a second. And he also gave me a freaking bill, guys, okay? He interrupted me and then gave me bills. Like, what a rude dude, okay? Come on, please. Come on, dude. Why? Why are you gonna do this to me? Anyway, I am back. So yeah, I don't get it. Why do we have so many toilets in the game? Why do we need that? How many different designs are there even? Like, it's pretty ridiculous, in my opinion. And don't judge me now, guys, okay? Don't judge me. But I did actually go ahead and count all the toilets that we have in the game. So yes, I did that. So if you have all the packs, there is 17 different toilets. 17, guys. I don't know why we need that many, but there's 17 different freaking toilets. And for counters, of course I counted those too. We have 14 different designs of counters. I'm not including the islands. So yeah, without the islands, we have 14 counters, guys. So we have more toilets than we have counters. And I'm pretty shook. Pretty shook. Please let me know in the comments if you agree with me. Like, I can't be the only one that thinks we have a ridiculous amount of toilets in the game. But yeah, enough about the toilet rant, guys. I'm gonna be done with the exterior pretty soon. I'm doing the landscaping right now, and for the landscaping, I kept it to kind of on the minimal side, because I wanted it to look landscaped, like it was man-made. These plants don't grow like this naturally. Like someone planned this out. So that's the look I was going for with like the landscaping, and as you can see, like this whole house has very much of that California vibe, in my opinion, anyway. And that's kind of what I was going for, and using, as I said, all the new items. I love the new windows, guys. And the new door. I love the new items. But especially like the suburban-y style windows I like. Not so much the Victorian ones. I don't think I'll get too much use out of those. But the more suburban-y styled windows, I freaking love them. And I have a feeling I'm going to be using them in pretty much all of my builds from now on. Like I always do. So yeah, in love with the new items. And that was the whole exterior and landscaping. I did edit parts of the landscaping out as always, but I tried to show you as much as I could. I did edit out the back side of the build though. I usually do that when I need to cut down the time, because I don't want this video to be too long, you know. So you will get to see the back of the builds later on towards the end of the video, and it's also in the screenshots. But the landscaping bit for the back, I decided to edit out, and I'm sorry. So yeah, we are inside now. We're doing the interior, as you can tell. So this is the kitchen, and I'm not using Get Famous stuff for this because obviously, as I said, we didn't get any Get Famous kitchen stuff. So yeah, this is some other pack. I can't remember which pack this is, but yeah, I was gonna go for a more traditional looking kitchen at first, but I struggle with traditional looking kitchens because I don't like the counters that we have. So this is kind of why I want more counters in the game, because I don't like them. So yeah, I decided to go for a modern kitchen because that counter that I used is pretty much the only one that I like. So sorry, not sorry. But yeah, I went for a modern kitchen. And then I don't have that much else to say about the kitchen. So this is the dining room. I'm pretty much done with it, but as you can see, I'm like mixing styles together. I'm mixing very like high-end, luxurious, fancy looking furniture with just normal furniture, because that was a look that I wanted to go for. I didn't just want to go all in glam. I wanted it to feel a little bit more homey. So I added in some not so luxurious feeling furniture and mixed it with the glammy furniture. So yeah, that is what I did. And as you can see, like, I'm not cluttering that much. I am pretty much putting in the bare minimum of items that you kind of need to make this feel like a home, because I wanted to do that. Like, in my opinion, I kind of get the feeling that when okay, I don't know how to put this. Rich people seem to have very impersonal or unpersonal, non-personal homes. I actually think it's impersonal, but whatever. Y'all know what I mean. That's the important thing. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of get the feeling that celebrities and famous people, you know, they have very bare homes with not a lot of personal stuff in it, like magazine homes, you know. So that's kind of what I tried to recreate, because these people living here, Sims, these Sims living here are obviously rich and famous, so they probably hired someone to decorate this whole place, and they just don't have that many personal items out and about. So yeah, it's pretty much made to look like just a model home, pretty much. So that's the look I was going for. Personally, I love the very cluttered personal look, but it wasn't it wasn't fitting for this build. Next time guys. So if you're wondering why some of the rooms might look a little bit empty or something, that's because I was going for that very clean magazine look. And that was the whole first floor, guys. We're on the second floor now. We're on to the bedrooms, and I just have to say, okay, so I did use some beds from other packs because I don't actually like the new beds. I pretty much love all the new items except for the toilet and the new beds. Not liking the new beds and not this closet so much, but everything else I'm pretty happy with. And the table lamp that I just used in that room. This is the master bedroom, by the way, so that's why they got like this huge ensuite with like a walk-in closet part. But yeah, that table lamp I was gonna say lamp and light at the same time. That table light that's one of my favorite new items, guys. And I know it's kind of weird to get super excited about a pixelated lamp in a game, but I love that lamp. It's all my dreams come true, okay? That's how much I love that new table light. It's amazing. I think it's beautiful. I think they slayed it. They nailed it. Okay. I'm using it again. Okay, now I changed it. But both these lights, I love them so freaking much. So very, very, very happy about those. But yeah, again, using other beds because not a fan of the new beds. So yeah, but that lamp though, so beautiful. And the swatches, I really, really do love the swatches. I think they did such a good job with all the swatches. So I'm very happy. As I said earlier, like in this video, I think this is one of the best packs for build and buy. Now, a lot of the items are very like fancy and glammed up, but I think they can work in other builds. Like I think a lot of these items can work in suburban builds. Even the glammed up stuff, even those can work in suburban builds if you pair them, if you match them with not so glam furniture. I think you can do that, and I'm gonna prove it in a speed build soon. I promise. So yeah, I think you can do a lot with all these items, even the glammed up stuff. Maybe not the curtain. I don't like the curtains either. So that's why I used other curtains, because those were a little bit too glam, you know. Oh, the rug. I love the rug though. I love that it has so many swatches. There's a swatch for every type of house. So the new rugs are 10 out of 10. And we did also get some new plants, and you know, I'm always happy about new plants. Those were pretty good. I like them, especially the green plant. That what I really like. And these side tables, okay, I'm leaving for these side tables. Leaving for them. So yeah, I think the side tables, the lamp, the rugs, the new windows, and what else did I just say? Those were among my favorite items from this pack, but I pretty much liked everything except for like the beds and the toilet. And I don't know why it's not needed. I don't know. I love these animal prints. Like I love animal prints in general, so very happy about those. And we also got some new cast items with camo stuff, and you all know I'm all about the camo. Wish we had gotten like some camo beds. Oh, beds with like camo sheets. I would have lived for that, but we didn't. So that's too bad. But you know, we got a lot of good stuff. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be pretty much it for this build. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I'd be so happy if you did. You can find this build on the gallery by searching for my username CyberdollYT or under the hashtags Cyberdoll and CyberdollYT. And don't forget to go follow my socials if you want updates and all those things, you know. There's gonna be links in the description box down below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I love y'all, and I'll see you in my next video. We're going under, there's nothing we can do. The final hour before we let it go to rest. It's such a heartbeat pounding in your chest in this story.
said it right. Got the backlash written on me. Go running from the pole, and it's on me. Don't know which way we going now, I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down, I don't wanna know it.
We're going up, we're going under, and there's nothing that we can do. The final hour before we let it go down red. It's such a heartbeat pounding in your chest. In this story, we're going under, and there's nothing that we can do. The final hour before we let it go down red. It's such a heartbeat pounding in your chest. In this story.
Backlash written on me. Car dropping on the glass bowl, I've been falling. 3 more ladies and counting down. I'm already out, already on the countdown. I'ma set it right. Already on the countdown. I'ma set it right. Backlash, I'ma set it right. Got the backlash written on me. Car dropping on the glass bowl, I've been falling. 3 more ladies and counting down. I'm already out.
Come in this store. In this store. We're going up. We're going under, and there's nothing we can do. The final hour before we let it go down.